Hi, hello, friends. How are you? So, today is May 27th, the day that I'm filming. Um, Tomorrow, we have a very intense transit happening. Okay. So, Venus in Cancer is squaring off. So, they're like fighting, right? She's squaring off with Saturn in Aries. So we can expect things like tower moments, realization. It's not fluffy energy, okay? This is like shadow work in a bottle, all right? It's going to probably be really, really, really intense. I did write an article on Substack if anyone is interested. If you're already on Substack, check your email because I wrote you a survival guide, like what to expect tomorrow, what might be coming up, and just how to survive. So check that out. So we'll see what we get today. We'll see if we get another love reading. But let's just see what the cards want us to know today. As I split the deck, we get the Knight of Wands and the Lovers there. That's interesting. All right, so let's see what we got. Oh, this looks good. So we have the World here, okay? So we're about to begin a new chapter. This is the last card in the Major Arcana sequence in Tarot. So it's basically like take a deep breath, a new cycle is about to begin, look back on the past, thank, the lessons for teaching you what they taught you, because life's about to take off at warp speed. We have the Eight of Wands. This is fast action, fast movement, fast communication. We have Four of Wands, the 1111 twin flame card, okay? This can also just be like celebration. It also talks about like building a strong foundation with another person, which is why, weddings, etc. Excuse me. Then we get Six of Wands. This is fame. This is victory. If you're someone who does content creation, you might have a video that pops off and goes viral. You could be getting promoted. You could get offered a brand new position somewhere, start a business, and it takes off faster than you expect. Then we have the Ten of Cups, domestic bliss. Now, the only caveat we have here is the devil. I'm going to clarify that. Overall energy, oh my God, we have Nine of Cups and the Lovers. What's our advice for today? Temperance, all right, patience. Some of you might be dealing with a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy. They don't have to be an air sign. This can just be someone that's kind of like pretty emotionally detached sort of vibe. But what I want to clarify the devil here because this just looks lovely. This looks like a brand new chapter is beginning here. We have movement, we have commitment. So to clarify the devil, we get the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Quickly moving toward legacy. That's not a bad thing. And when the devil is upright, I know everybody gets scared by that card, but the devil really represents things like karmic attachments, toxic cycles, addiction. It's like it's the shadow side of the Lovers. Tell me more about the devil, please. Let's clarify. Six of Cups. So we have really fast moving energy with the Knight of Swords. Ten of Pentacles is having it all. And Six of Cups is it can be about childhood, past life connections, but it's a very sweet card. Eight of Pentacles, working really hard on something. So I'm not really getting the toxic attachment because then we get the Star, Aquarius energy, which is about healing after a tower moment. Huh. I got it. So you're about to get something that you've wanted for a really long time. And I mean a long time. Okay. Maybe years ago you were manifesting this. But the real test is whether you can handle receiving it without becoming consumed by it. Hence the devil. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about something for a minute because a lot of people think that manifestation ends at receiving the manifestation. It doesn't, right? That's where the next lesson starts. I know some of your minds just got blown, but it's true. So this spread feels like the moment where the thing finally arrives, right? Whether it's the text, the opportunity, the recognition, the money, the relationship, the breakthrough, the audience, the yes, the door opening, right? Whatever it is for you. And listen, at first it feels euphoric, okay? That's the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups energy. It's emotional validation, it's relief, it's, oh my God, finally, right? It's proof that all of the waiting, all of the manifesting wasn't for nothing. It worked, right? But the devil is sitting at the end of the spread because spirit is showing the shadow side of desire. It's not evil, it's attachment, okay? Because humans are funny little creatures. The second we get the thing we wanted, we immediately risk obsessing over losing it, making it our entire identity, needing more and more validation from it, abandoning our balance to maintain it. So, for example, let's say you're a tarot reader and all of a sudden your business blows up, right? And you abandon everything else. You stop going out with friends. You stop really taking care of yourself because you're busy. You're making money, right? And that's what I mean. Or the relationship hits. The person you've been manifesting forever finally arrives. And you abandon your friends. You abandon your self-care because your whole life becomes about that person. That's what I'm talking about, okay? It can also show up as like gripping so tightly that we suffocate the experience itself. In other words, we're so terrified of losing this new manifestation that we suffocate it. So, with the devil being clarified by the Knight of Swords, especially, this feels like the nervous system speeding up the second something good happens. So when this hits, your nervous system is going to have you going like, wait, is this real? What's happening next? Are they going to leave? How do I keep this? What if it goes away? In other words, you might find yourself panic reacting, okay? Spirit with the Temperance, okay, and the King of Swords, I think what they're trying to tell you here is it's almost like they're handing you a glass of water and they're like, here, drink this before you implode. Because what I'm seeing, this energy can absolutely become, you reconcile with somebody and then you immediately start doom scrolling their social media, right? If it's a business thing, like a content creation thing, you could find yourself like hyper fixating on views, money, likes, sales, just attention in general. This can also show up as like over texting, over giving, emotionally moving too fast because you're so scared the door is going to close again. Okay. Turning a blessing into a coping mechanism, if you will. The wild part, though, is the spread itself says this blessing is real. We have the Star, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups. The issue isn't, am I going to get it? The issue is, can I stay emotionally regulated enough to actually hold it? Okay. Because some people are so accustomed to yearning that receiving feels unsafe, So the devil here is telling us, be careful not to turn your answered prayer into a new prison. That's the deeper message here. TLDR, though, you're going to get what you want. As the great Maya Angelou once said, ask for what you want. Ask for what you want, but be prepared to get it and all that comes with it. Good luck out there, friends.